Could you explain like light shadow versus dark shadow? Are these just choosing to be good or something?
Well, again, it's light shadow, dark shadow is actually a very adolescent type of understanding. And yet it is a dynamic of understanding that exists in your world in a prevalent sort of way. Light shadow, could easily be described as your good side, and dark shadow could easily be described as your bad side. But and you have been, and you all tend along for the dynamic of being light shadow. But what winds up happening is that, light shadow somehow always seems to be naive, always seems to be so willing, always seems to be so willing to make you make yourself vulnerable. And in that dynamic of light shadow, that those people that are dark shadow, those people that have more of a dark side, they tend to take advantage of and to use power over those of you that are light shadow. When in fact, these are both sides, two sides of a paradox of existence. And in fact, that you need to have both the combination of light shadow and dark shadow in order to be truly empowered in your world. Now, that's not to say that you will ever really take the dark shadow away. It's just by engaging and incorporating the dark shadow piece within your light shadow, you will make the most loving choice for yourself and others, but you will not allow yourself to be taken advantage of. And so it creates a dynamic of being able to be loving without also being weak.
I feel overbalanced in the light shadow.
Right. We would agree.
Is there any way to make it balanced then?
Sure. It's not to judge the dark shadow piece of yourself. It's not when that part of yourself grumbles and says, rah, 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 we're not going to get into detail, and we don't want to give a word. But, as that dark shadow piece of yourself, and you look and say, oh, that's not pretty. But when you understand that you could make a dark shadow choice around something, and you make the light shadow choice anyway, it makes the light shadow choice so much more powerful. So, you need to allow your dark shadow out more. You need to stop, don't go crazy with it, because it's what is that old expression, cuff your nose to spite your face? You don't want to go there, although we think that you have a tendency to do that.
Well, to do what?
Sabotage yourself.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just drawn towards being loving sometimes, most of the time. If, say, I'm forcing myself to, be bad, I feel like I'm too good for some reason, and, I wake up gravitating towards loving again, it's I don't know, should I try to be bad on purpose or something, or...
Dear one, you should be true to yourself and true to what you're feeling. And if you're angry, you should allow your anger to come out. If you're outraged, you should allow your outrage to come out. If you're frustrated, you should allow your frustrations to come out. Because it is because you repress these dynamics within yourself that you are so uncomfortable.
Wow, you have spoken, amazing answers. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome, dear one. We do what we can. We do what we can. So,
there's just one thing I want to note. Listening to Linda, that in a way, what I'm seeing here in the country, largely, is a very light shadow response from the populace. People want to do the right thing. They want to keep people safe.
But primarily, if you were going to say what is one of the major earmarks of light shadow, is naivete.
Right, and that's exactly
what is going on here
in the country. And
you're allowing your innocence to be exploited.
Right.
Might even call it rape. Ooh. On that note, dear ones, we love you. We are SOTU. We'll be back next week. And so, until the next time, the channel's coming back, and Adrian will continue to talk after we get done with this. We love you all so very, very much. So until next time, we close. Sending you peace, sending you happiness, sending you joy.